Hello and welcome to part 6 of my video series about Trails through Daybreak part 2. We are here in nighttime Messeldam, which is a small city at the coast. There is a harbor here. Didn't see much of it actually, had a few quests, and now we are at our nighttime activities. We want to infiltrate the Zecht Arms branch office.
Okay, let's have a look-see. Figures. This place is locked down tight. Too bad they didn't account for yours truly.
That's odd. I feel so sleepy all of a sudden.
Now to take that security system offline. All clear on my end. How's it going over there, Katra?
Making progress. Hang tight for now. The air duct I sent Theo through has more sensors than I anticipated. Seems a little cramped in there. Can you manage, Theo?
Yes, Katra. It should be traversable in auto mode.
Roger that. I'll let you take the wheel then.
Oh, I get to do something. Fun. Now this section is new. I think we didn't have something like that before. From what I can see here, I guess positioning the camera to see anything in front of me will be the harder part here. This would benefit from a first-person view. But all in all, it's not that hard. See here, seeing what's direct under me is a little harder to tell because the camera is a little awkward. Okay, here we just have to find the right levitation level, which is not as easy as it sounds. Give this a little push and there we go. Oh, we are already at the end.
Underground sector confirmed. Infiltration route identified.
Now, I didn't really hate this, but it really felt a little unnecessary.
I'll show you all what the Phantom Thief Grimcat is made of.
You sure are fired up about this.
I think she's just terrified of getting an earful from the old Grimcat if she screws this up.
Let's get in there and win one for the team. Well, okay?
Well, I guess there is a lot of fighting involved now, so we have a little break here and I'll get back to this when we have something interesting to show. And we're back. It wasn't that big of a map in the end. Let's see what we have behind door number 1.
Well, what have we here? A couple of prying rodents? And a bona fide cat burglar to boot. Oh, you'll make an excellent specimen. What was it you called yourself again? Grimcat? I don't know what you're doing with that Spriggan from Edith. But it won't matter after I have you stripped of that skimpy outfit and plastered all over the morning news.
Ugh! What's with this creep?
I'm guessing she's the one who runs this place.
Correct. I am Rosalie, head of development at Zecht Arms. A pleasure to meet you odious little problem solvers in the flesh. You've hampered our efforts more times than I can count. But even still, it's lovely of you to drop in and visit.
Thanks for having us. Best field trip I've taken in a while.
We've already documented the numerous criminal acts and ethical violations committed by your company.
And we'll see to it that you pay the price for them. Better get your affairs in order.
Oh, it seems you're unacquainted with our code of conduct. I suppose we'll just have to beat it into you. Zecht Arms Corporate Policy, Paragraph 4. Submit yourself, mind, body, and soul to Madame Rosalie's research. As it happens, we have some new products we're preparing to launch. Your contribution as guinea pigs is greatly appreciated.
Power trip doesn't even begin to describe this.
Ain't the time to be making quips, Judith. Keep your head in the game.
We're more than a match for scum like them. Theo, Zeros, prepare for combat.
Keep your guard up. That's a big group.
Beginning combat test. We're here to take out the trash.
Now that's funny.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
So, standard procedure would be to make sure we can... Zecht Arms was set up in Daybreak 1 as a weapon development company, something like Madou, but smaller. We had a side quest about one of their agents trying to steal a weapon prototype, so they are already portrayed as criminals. Although it was unclear if that was just the plan of some overly ambitious employee or a general modus operandi for the company. This is not a fight with some, let's call it mini-boss, that's just not giving me much of a challenge. Thinking back, Reverie was too easy at times, but Daybreak seriously doesn't have anything worth showing. I made a video of the final boss of Daybreak 1 in hard mode. Afterwards I thought about doing it in a higher difficulty, like I did with the Reverie final boss, but I just didn't feel it. Sure, those bigger robots here actually have quite the damage output. All in all, I don't see myself in any trouble. And I don't think it's because I'm so experienced with the mechanics, it's just... I can't even do all that much around here. And I don't have to. It's hard to explain this. When I played Trails in the Sky second chapter in hard mode, I always needed to be on my toes. Even the normal fights out in the field could get me in trouble if I did make a mistake. Here, I just don't have that kind of fear. It feels like nothing can actually stop me. It's so weird. Talking of weird, that infiltration sequence was cool and all, but why for God's sake does Grimcat have high heels? That's completely impractical. You could argue the cleavage was to distract male opponents, which... okay, wouldn't really think that's a good idea, but whatever. But high heels? They're just getting in the way. Then her hair. It was a miracle none of these laser barriers was disconnected by her long hair. That was just flying around under her helmet. I mean, it's neat technology to see all the laser barriers with that visor, but you have no technology to get your hair under control? Seriously? While that infiltration sequence was kind of fun, and thankfully there wasn't a time limit with Theo in the ducts like in the hacking minigame, everything else was more or less the same old. Enter a room, remove the enemies, maybe use a switch to open a door. Didn't expect them to reinvent the wheel, although they kind of did. But is that really an improvement? They kind of tried to hype it up with the action RPG bit, where I hit and evade the opponent until I get one of them stunned, and get an advantage start into the tactical fight. The older games just made you try to hit it once from behind, and the even older games didn't even have the hitting part, just move into them from behind. Sure, it's kind of fun with the new mechanics the first few times, but it gets old rather fast. And remember how we have the Märchengarten, where we can do that for hours. They tried a few things in the past to spice things up. The mecha fights in Cold Steel, for example. I never really liked those. Hit each other with the right attack based on the opponent's pose was a real downgrade to tactical fights we had. And I can only remember one fight that was challenging. That was the Divine Knight fight at the end of part 1. I remember there wasn't any room for errors here, which, given that it was the third mech fight ever, I struggled a little. Thankfully they never had that kind of difficulty ever again. Which doesn't mean I don't want the tactical fights to be a little more difficult again. I was reassuring myself, literally, looked at the settings to see if I'm still in hard mode, or if the game suddenly changed it to easy. I can't imagine why this is so easy all of a sudden. It's not only the mechanics, but I don't really get that much damage in with my characters. These robots are hitting harder than anything else in this game before, and, well, it's still pretty low. So the fights are very much all the same. While Van is using his hate spell, I can give him a heal once in a while when he gets lower. The others can do link attacks and attack the opponent. At some point the opponent reaches the break point, then I can use the boost, and the boost leads to a big special attack. I can get in 2 of these special attacks every time he gets a break, and normally that's the end of the opponent. Funny enough, they improved the action part of the fights. Back in Daybreak 1 I had some problems when I used a charge attack. There was a chance I would be hit, because the character stands still for a second while using the charge attack, and the monster can attack you while you're doing it, so you had to be careful with that. In Daybreak 2, you can't be hit while using a charge attack, which makes things in the action part way more easy than before. So they did analyze the gameplay part of part 1, but the conclusion was, yeah, the tactical fights are fine, we just make the action fight part a little more easy and we'll be golden.
How can this be? The numbers were in our favor in every conceivable way. Did I miscalculate our firepower? No. These simpletons are at fault for using my weapons suboptimally.
We weren't about to lose to someone who treats human beings like objects.
What he said. You've got no business playing with people's lives.
Now give it up! You're through!
Yes, a real nutcase.
Well, aren't we pleased with ourselves? Sorry to say, I always come equipped with a backup plan!
What the?
I have to say, I don't see many mad scientists who are female. That's interesting.
We have a new form of toxic gas in the works. Sadly, there's only enough antidote for one person. And this button here? Oh, a single press and this entire floor will be fumigated. So long, you feculent fools! Have fun writhing in hellish agony.
I'll have Theo intercept her.
No, I can get over there faster.
If you're talking about all those hazmats lying around, we already trashed them on the way.
That is to say, they've either been torched or frozen. Anything more would have been a hassle.
They've been what?
Oh, that is interesting. Those two.
Monstrous!
The church is here.
Well, that was hardly satisfying. Though I suppose we shouldn't expect much more from mere lackeys.
It can't be! The church? Here?
Well, if it ain't our two knights in shining armor, the hell brings them around?
The Gralsritter. They came to Calvert during that mess with Almada last year.
How do you do, everyone? It's been some time. And a special hello to you, Van. That beastly look-alike of yours nearly had you marked for a manhunt.
Nothing gets past you guys. But that ain't what you're here about, is it?
Had you quaking there for a bit, huh, Master's pet? You're right, though. We just had a little errand to take care of in the area. Speaking of which, how's about you give us the lowdown on Almada's legacy?
Oh, so that's what you're after.
It seems we're all on the same page.
So the Gralsritter managed to sniff us out, too. Even Ouroboros' enforcers would struggle to keep up with their stigmas. Oh, they're monsters in every sense of the word. They'd be the specimens of the century. If I only had the means to capture them.
What a thought process. Extremely strong opponents. How can I enslave them?
I hate to resort to this, but I'm in no position to be picky. You might want to brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Say what?
Oh? Still have some fight in you, do we?
A hidden passageway? I can't believe we let that happen.
Ugh, that Poindexter's one crafty bastard. Get your ass out here, you little shit!
That door looks sturdy as anything. I doubt it'll budge.
Right you are! This beauty is made out of a specially crafted super alloy developed by the Society. It'll take a good long while before even you can brute force your way through. By then, I'll have reactivated the security system, deployed our entire arsenal, and...
Well, she may have slipped away this time, but there's more than one way to serve her just desserts.
Shall we clear out their files before heading out? We already have all the copies we need.
Good call. It'd be a disservice to the world just leaving them behind.
Huh? What are you guys yammering on about?
Oh, I see. There's no shortage of incriminating evidence in here. This is particularly inhumane, even in the eyes of the church.
Just a minute. What are you doing with my servers? Listen here. That research data is the heart and soul of our company. Peruse it at your leisure. All I ask is that you be delicate.
Oh, look at this. Their servers at headquarters are pulling backups from this branch via the OrbitalNet. We may as well delete them too while we're at it.
Didn't realize you were familiar with the Kitty Engine's admin mode, Catra.
Reset gave me a crash course. Ren and Essie offered some pointers during last year's incident, too. The servers at Zecht Arms headquarters will be secure, but I should be able to make do with the same software from way back when. Theo, initiate automated hacking.
Understood, Catra.
Looks like you've got it all taken care of.
Wow, this kid really knows his stuff. I guess if they give you an Arge, you might as well go the whole selge.
It's not as if our little malefactor will raise a hand to stop you, now that she's cut and run.
Now hold on a moment. Our blood, sweat, and tears went into putting those together.
This is comedy gold.
Oh, all the research we stole, all the back alley lowlives we experimented on.
Yeah, there is something that makes a point.
Surely, this is only a bluff, huh? You'd never do something so hasty as...
First firewall bypassed. Commencing hacking on second firewall. Analyzing security protocols. 3%? 6%? 10%?
Let's reroute some additional power from this terminal. Kitty engine, engage. Take no prisoners.
My hard work! 6 years of my life! All for nothing! Stop! Please! Leave my precious data alone!
I'm not sure how to progress with this. Showing one lame boss fight after another just ain't it. Probably I will move a little further in the game and give a recap. Until then, bye bye.